Good evening, everybody. Welcome to It's All Black and White TV on this great night. Um, Before we get into the reaction, if you do like what you see, please do smash that like. It does help the channel up the search. So please do give it a like, and it means new viewers find it more easy. If you're brand new to the channel, then come and smash the subscribe. Come be part of this great community we have here. And also hitting that bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows as well. If you want to become members, 99p, do that by clicking the join button. And also, if you want to make a donation, you can do that in the chat by clicking the $sign as well. Right, so let's remind ourselves of the two teams tonight. So that was our team tonight, unchanged from the team against Fulham, with the addition of Almiron on the bench and a couple of youngsters. And the Villa lineup as well. That was who Aston Villa went with in their starting 11. So yes, so the game starts off lovely. Look, we were dominant in that game, if I'm honest. Anthony Gordon was terrorising them from the start of that match. Villa did not look anything. They looked absolutely awful. Villa did. They just did not look great at all. But us, we were just dominant, absolutely dominant in that first half. We had some chances to score early on. I thought Anthony Gordon did well. And Lewis Miley looked good playing on the left side of midfield rather than playing on the right side of midfield. He looked a lot better. And him and Gordon were linking up really well, Gordon was pushing balls through to him. Miley put a crossover, didn't hit anybody, but Isak had a go. Look, we did really well in that first half. But the deadlock was broken, wasn't it, on 32 minutes? Corner comes in. And, well, anyway, who's there to put the ball in from the corner? It was Fabian Schär. And that put us 1-0 up against the Villa. And we were thinking, wow, okay, great, this is great, 1-0 up already, because I did say I'd go for a 1-1 draw. But my head said we would lose 3-1 because I thought Villa would have would have been rampant from the start. And I was quite surprised how awful Villa looked. Even at defence, they looked very, very shaky, the Villa side. But then we didn't have to wait too long because 4 minutes later, from another corner, again, who gets on the end of a loose ball? Fabian Schär to make it 2-0. And we're thinking, wow, hang on, is this really happening? 2-0 up against Villa. Last season, we got walloped 3-0 off them. And I thought, this is great, And we could have been 3, maybe even 4 up in that first half, if I'm honest with you. But we get to half time. And I'm thinking, yes, this is great. This is great. Let's carry this on the second half. And let's see what we can get out of this game because, surely there's going to be something from Villa in the second half. They're not going to be that bad from the first half and carry it on in the second half, but surely they did. And 7 minutes into the second half, Jacob Murphy's shot, which I don't think was going in, to be honest with you. And Alex Moreno slid in and put it into the back of his own net, also going in into the goal post with his crown jewels as well, by the looks of things. So that would have been a bit sore for him. Not as sore as scoring the own goal as well, obviously, but that put us 3-0 up, and I'm thinking, yeah, hang on a minute. Come on, let's go and get 5 goals here. Let's go and smash these 5-0, on their own patch. Because Villa has been a fortress for them this season. So I thought, yeah, let's go out there and let's just go and hammer them, and take this game to Villa. Obviously, Villa made a triple substitution. They brought on Jacob Ramsey, Zaniolo, and obviously Leon Bailey came on. And Leon Bailey seemed to make a difference for them. He just totally different player to what Diaby was. I thought Diaby wasn't that great, and I thought Tielemans wasn't that great for them, if I'm honest. But Bailey livened it up, and he started to make things happen. And on 71 minutes, Ollie Watkins scores, and you're thinking, oh shit, here we go, 3-1 now. And then within a few minutes later, Ollie Watkins scores again. Thankfully, he was just offside. We know he was involved in a collision with Dubravka, because Dubravka went down for a while, and then he went down again. So you're thinking, right, okay, maybe do we bring Dubravka off and put Karius on just to, save Dubravka? I just hope it's not serious with Dubravka and he's all right for Saturday. But if he's not, then we'll have to put Karius in. Simple as. We saw Isak go off in the first half. Not another injury. We've got no strikers, but we'll talk about that too at the end of this show. At the end of this match report. But look, that was 3-2. That could have been 3-2, but it didn't. It stayed a 3-1. It was just offside, literally not much offside. It was a very, very tight one for Watkins, but thankfully it was offside. Longstaff had the chance to make it 4-1, which would have wrapped it up for us, basically. And unfortunately, the keeper made a good save from that. But thankfully, it didn't come back to haunt us. And even with the 9 minutes of injury time, we saw that game out. I must say, it's probably the first substitution Eddie Howe's got right in a long time, and that was bringing Livramento on for Miley. So we went so we pushed 5 at the back. So you had Dan Burn playing there at centre back, and he pushed Livramento on to the left to deal with Leon Bailey, which he dealt with Leon Bailey quite well. So that was well done from Eddie Howe. We just looked better tonight after that win against Fulham. I think it just gave us a bit of oomph, And we've gone to Villa Park, and we've went in there now and won the game 3-1. So I thought absolutely fantastic, from Eddie Howe to do that. That substitution, which is man management. Then obviously we brought Gordon off, brought Kraft on, just to shore things up. But all in all, it was a professional job out there tonight. We're back in 7th place. And I just thought we played really well tonight, and I just thought we took that game to Villa, and we need to see more of that now. We need to see more of that. But obviously there was the one downside tonight, and yes, that one downside was seeing Alexander Isak go off the pitch. Now, according to Eddie Howe, at the end of the game, Isak's gone off with what is a groin issue, but he doesn't think it's too serious. How long is he going to be out for? Good question. Not sure. And that is the question needs answering. How long is he going to be out? Hopefully, he's not out too long. But we got no fit strikers now. So what we're going to do now? How long's Wilson going to be back? I thought Wilson was supposed to be back for the Villa game. Obviously not. Is Wilson going to be back in time for Saturday? But he's not 100% fit, is he? So is he going to be back for Saturday? We're not sure. Nobody knows. We need a striker in. We need a striker in now. Now, look, I know it's not popular opinion, but Hugo Ekitike, PSG want him to go and find a club before the window shuts on loan. Could we go there and do a deal and get him on loan? A little fee, get him on loan, and just see what he can do for us till the end of the season. If he cracks it by the end of the season and he plays well for us, you may think, well, hang on a minute, we've got a player here. It could be one of those you take him on loan this season, take him on loan next season, maybe. Who knows? But we need bodies in. Is it time to say, fuck FFP, we need to go out and buy a striker. Just go and get a striker because we need one. But the problem is now, because it's so late in the window, getting a striker in this late now is going to be very, very difficult, because even if you want to get one in, buying one, the prices are going to skyrocket now. And that is the problem. But as I say, if there's a chance of bringing Ekitike in, get him in. Get him in. It's a no-brainer. What do you think? Would you bring Ekiteke in on loan till the end of the season? Get your comments in. Let us know what you think. It's, but like I say, all in all, it's been a great night for us. I mean, absolutely fantastic to have got that win, because that was a huge win down there at Aston Villa. Let's be honest. We didn't see that one coming, did we? To be fair, and look, a lot of us had it written off that we would probably get beat off Villa, and yeah, to an extent, Villa have been brilliant this season, but tonight they did not look the same team. They looked awful tonight. Backline, that defence was awful as well. I didn't think they were that great, if I'm honest. So again, yeah. But yeah, do get your comments in. What do you think about the transfer? How are we going to get a striker in now? Should we just see Stuff FFP and go and buy a striker? But there again, like I say, trying to get a striker in now is going to be difficult. Would you take Ekiteke on loan, as I say just earlier there? Would you take him on loan? Do get your thoughts in. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Really is a difficult one, but we don't know when. We just don't know when Callum Wilson's going to be fit now, do we? That's the thing. If he was supposed to be back for tonight's game, well, he hasn't came back, has he? So we'll just have to wait and see. But obviously, tonight, my man of the match is definitely Fabian Schär. I thought he was absolutely fantastic tonight. I thought he had a great game tonight. Took his 2 goals. Could have had a hat-trick as well, couldn't he? To be honest with you. So yeah, took his goals really well, and he did absolutely fantastic today for us. So rightly so, he's man of the match, and I think he was followed closely by Anthony Gordon as well, because to be honest with you, I thought Gordon had a cracking game. So did Lewis Miley as well. The whole team played well, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, it is one of those, isn't it? At the end of the day, I just want to put up one thing though. I mean, look, beating Aston Villa is great, and we're into 7th place. Absolutely fantastic. But one thing I do want to ask, I've got a question to ask, because look, I'm a bit concerned here, and I just wonder if anybody else has, seen the same thing. But anyway, here we go. Has anybody seen Villa Watch? Where is he? So if you've seen him, tell him everybody's looking for him. So, his account doesn't exist no more. So that is why I was asking that question. But yeah, don't know where he is. Nobody knows where he is. He's disappeared now. And, maybe he's disappeared because he put out a tweet earlier saying that everybody who likes that post, if Newcastle beat Villa, he'll give him 100 quid, and then he deleted it. He's got a lot of £100 to pay out then, hasn't he? But yeah, guy's a bell end, really. Well, he's a guy. I don't know what he is. We don't know who he is. Villa Watch. Could even be a she. We don't know. Could even be a Mackham for all we know. But anyway, Villa Watch is quiet now. Taking our account off air. Do we miss Villa Watch? Absolutely not. Maybe this is what's broke the camel's back, and he's gone now. Hopefully he's gone for good. But no doubt he'll rear his ugly head at some point, and we'll start seeing these posts again coming on. But I'm sure he won't be so chirpy towards us Newcastle fans much longer, because he'll have to find somebody else to pick on now, won't he? Will Villa Watch. So we don't miss you, Villa Watch. Absolutely not. So bye-bye into obscurity. Anyway, before I wrap up the show, if you do have liked what you see, please do smash that like. It does help the channel. So if you haven't yet, give it a thumbs up. Takes 2 seconds. Just click the thumbs up. That'd be great. If you're brand new to the channel, then come and smash that subscribe. Come and be part of this great community we have here. And also that bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. This is a good channel, and that's not just me saying it because I own the channel. It's because my viewers love this channel. So ask my viewers, they'll tell you. We are very relaxed here, very down to earth here, and we never lead anybody up the garden path. So transfer window shuts 11 p.m. on Thursday. Will we be bringing anybody in? We need a striker. Please, yes, sir. Get your checkbook out. Put 2 fingers up to FFP and go and sign a striker. As I say, yes, it's going to cost her a lot of money. Maybe try and get somebody on loan, even if it's like a techie. That'll do. I don't care. Just get somebody in, you know. But it's been a great night tonight, and a fantastic result for the lads. Remember, the future's bright. The future is definitely black and white. Till then, I'll see you all later on. But until then, how are you lads?